The Talking Cat and the Hidden City. Chapter 1. The Encounter. It was a cold morning in the sleepy town of Trillstone, where nothing much ever happened. The town was nestled in the valley between two steep mountains, hidden away from the outside world by the thick woods that surrounded it. Most days, the townspeople went about their business without thinking much of what lay beyond the trees, and the children played in the square without wonder. But for one child, the mundane life was far from enough. Mara was a curious 12-year-old with wild auburn curls, freckled cheeks, and eyes that seemed to see through the veil of everyday life. She often found herself at the edge of Trillstone, staring into the depths of the forest, wondering if there was something more out there. While other children played games, Mara's imagination ran wild with the thought of secrets hidden beneath the earth, magical creatures, and cities forgotten by time. It was on one such day, when the wind whispered through the trees and the ground was soft with the promise of rain, that Mara met the talking cat. She had been wandering near the edge of the woods when a flash of movement caught her eye. A sleek black cat, its fur gleaming like onyx, dashed across her path. It stopped just a few feet ahead of her, sitting down with an elegant swish of its tail. Mara knelt down, intrigued. "Where did you come from?" she asked softly, her breath visible in the chilly air. The cat blinked, then opened its mouth. "From the city beyond the trees." Mara froze. She had heard stories, of course, old legends, whispered by the elders, about city hidden deep within the forest, a place where time stood still and magic was as real as the sun. But those stories were just that, stories. No one in Trillstone had ever seen it. The cat's emerald eyes met hers with a knowing gaze. "You seek it, do not you? The hidden city." Mara's heart pounded. "You can talk?" The cat gave a small, almost amused nod. "Indeed. And you, Mara, are meant to find the city. It is calling to you. But how do you know my name?" The cat stood, stretching its back with a languid movement. "I know many things. Follow me, and I will show you." Chapter 2. The Journey Begins. Mara's feet followed the cat instinctively, though every logical part of her brain told her to turn back. What full stories were true? What if there were dangers lurking in the woods? But something in her gut, something deep inside her soul, told her this was the adventure she had always longed for. As she walked deeper into the forest, the trees seemed to close in around her, their thick trunks twisting in strange patterns. The air smelled of damp earth and pine, and every rustle of leaves made her jump, as though the forest itself was watching her. Yet the cat seemed unfazed, its sleek form gliding between the trees with grace. They walked for what felt like hours, the sunlight barely filtering through the dense canopy above. Soon the path became less defined, the ground uneven and rocky. Mara's legs began to ache, but she did not stop. Not yet. "How much further?" she asked, though the words felt weak even to her. "We are close," the cat replied, its voice oddly calm. "The city is not just hidden in the physical world. It is hidden in the hearts of those who seek it." Mara did not understand. "What do you mean?" The cat paused and turned its head to look at her. "The hidden city can only be found by those who believe in it. You must see it with your heart before your eyes can follow." Mara felt a knot tighten in her stomach. It sounded impossible. Yet, the more she thought about it, the more the idea resonated with her. She had always felt there was more to the world, more to her life, than what she saw in front of her. Suddenly, the trees began to thin, and a glimmer of light broke through the darkness. The cat stopped in its tracks. "This is it?" it said quietly, before Mara could ask what it meant. The ground beneath her feet began to tremble. The trees parted completely, revealing a vast expanse of ruins, a city half buried in the earth, its walls crumbled and covered in vines. Towering spires, once gleaming with gold and marble, now stood weathered and dark, as though time had forgotten this place entirely. Mara's breath caught in her throat. She had found it. Chapter 3. The Heart of the City. The cat led her into the heart of the city, its paws silent on the crumbling stone streets. The city seemed abandoned, yet somehow alive, as though it was waiting for her to arrive. The buildings, though dilapidated, exuded an ancient energy, as if the very stones were imbued with magic. As they walked deeper into the city, Mara could not help but feel a strange sense of belonging. It was as if the city was a part of her, and she had always been destined to find it. "Why is this place hidden?" Mara asked, her voice echoing against the empty streets. "The city was once a place of great power," the cat explained, its voice now tinged with sadness. "But its power was misused. The rulers here sought to control magic, to bend it to their will. In their greed, they destroy what they had built." Mara frowned. "But what happened to them?" "They vanished," the cat replied. "The magic that once flowed through the city became a curse. It hid itself, and with it, the city. Only those with pure hearts and a thirst for knowledge can find it. And you, Mara, are one of the few who have found their way." Mara thought for a moment. "What can I do to help this place?" The cat's eyes narrowed slightly, as if considering her words. "The city's magic is still alive, but it needs to be awakened. You must find the Heartstone, the source of all the city's power. Only then can the city be reborn.